Hello everyone, and welcome to Project Eden's Garden. We return once more to the site of Wolfgang's dead body. Our first murder, and it's Wolfgang. No one thought he was gonna die this soon. No one, but they were not kidding about bucking the DR formula. Our rival is dead, and we gotta investigate. Let me do what I did last time, look back over the tablet first. The victim is Wolfgang Acre, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in the boiler room on the underground floor. He's kneeling in the water, his upper body is slumped over the concrete platform. Estimated time of death is approximately 9:35 a.m. Still pissed me off seeing everything except the cause of death listed, especially when I knew the reason why. The cause of death. When we investigated Demi's murder, the tablet explicitly said she died from blood loss. This tablet doesn't list Wolfgang's cause of death anywhere. Of course, saying otherwise would make things too easy. The tablet's information has been divulged in such a way that both the killer and the spotless have equal chance of success. So this definition definitely compensated for the killer, probably because they failed to hide their own tracks. Withdrawing information might be his way of balancing the odds. Bullshit rules. Who's to say they won't be abused? Regardless, Wolfgang's cause of death should be treated as the crux of this mystery. If I can figure out how he died, then everything else should fall into place. Oh man, alas, poor Wolfgang, the guiding light revealed some mysterious stuff down in an instant. No use crying over it though, there's a mystery to solve. Like an investigation, important evidence will always be visible on the first glance. Should you ever find yourself struck, press F3 to view the game's controls. Alright, 3. Right. Okay, hold on. Blood. Let's get started there. There's blood speckled across the floor. I noticed it at first because the room is too lighting, but now after my eyes have time to adjust, it can be more obvious.
See.
Let's get past the hallway too. I completely missed these during the blackout. Speaking of, after the body discovery announcement, everyone barged to the boiler room through the door. Yet these blood spots don't look smudged. I assume they were already dry by the time any of us got here, in which case, this be Wolfgang's blood. They were dry before we got here. They have to be older than just Wolfgang's death. Okay, let's do, we'll talk to people after looking at everything. Half of the generator's internals have melted away, while still remain was almost completely singed. Yeah, this is definitely the cause of the power outage. What could have melted the wires though? Looks like a bomb had gone off in here. Now to think about it, during the game tournament. Taking a deep breath, I set my grip on the controller and pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. There was an explosion. A generator blowing, or something blowing the generator. There had been a loud boom right before the blackout happened. Similar to a firework going off, or someone firing a gun. Did you ever hear the sound of the generator being destroyed? Nothing else in the dining hall could have made that kind of noise, I don't think. If any assumption is correct, the generator would have been destroyed around the same time the murder was committed. Suspicious as hell, there's no way the two events aren't connected. But I'm also working purely off my memory of the boom. To be able to absolutely sure, I need to know when exactly the blackout occurred. Was there any way for me to find that out? Okay. Taser. Taser gun. Pretty random thing to be lying around the crime scene. Definitely wasn't in the boiler room prior to the murder either. That means taser gun was involved in the murder? On closer inspection, nothing with the gun looked particularly strange. Had it even been used? I'm pretty sure taser guns suspend some kind of wire when fired. Nearby were some yellow pieces of plastic on the floor. They were the same shade of yellow as the taser gun. Had these originally been attached to it? Can't tell where they were fit on the gun though. Never mind. There's no point in making guesses when I can just get him to confirm. After all, someone who's a pro with a gun should know that better than anyone else. Oof. Alright. Alright, buddy. I'll inspect the rest of the scene first before I go into his body. Okay.
Hello?
Winona, you're still here?
Seriously?
Is there a problem with that? Why does she need to frame everything I say in the worst light? preparing to hold a one-on-one session with Ulysses. I was consulting about something important before we were interrupted by the announcement. Is that what you were doing for the blackout?
Huh?
It's simple.
The blackout. Were you still with Ulysses when it happened?
Come on.
You're not speaking any sense. There was no power outage. No, she can't be serious. The blackout affected the entire building, unless...
Anyways.
Let me rephrase. Where were you when the murder happened?
Sheesh.
Where were you? At Cassidy's game tournament in the dining hall.
Oh, really?
Really? Not what I expected.
Let me see.
Ulysses and I spent the morning by the large tree. We stayed there up to and including the time of Wolfgang's murder. Sounded like she had an alibi then. To the location she mentioned. I assume this entire building complex connected to the one generator. It made more sense for that tree area to have its own separate system. Hence why it didn't lose power. What about the courtyard though? Was anyone there at the time of the blackout? Okay. Hello, Ava. Aren't you going to investigate Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Me? Who else? Back when we just took that dummy for a body, it looked pretty non-committal.
Hang on.
That's different. I never thought it was real.
I see.
I see. Now that we were finally advancing in the investigation, our cool composure had all but vanished. Typical, I guess. You can only keep them in an act for so long. Ulysses.
Terrible.
The generator over there is partially submerged in water. I just think it would be wise to stay on this platform. Was he worried about the water being electrified? Even I managed to stay in it way back when. I don't see why now it would be any different. Then again, the generator wasn't damaged last time.
Damn.
Yeah, since Wolfgang is kneeling in the water, we should avoid touching him.
No.
You don't know for sure if the water's unsafe. Huh?
Listen to me.
Before you start making conclusions, you should experiment first. Saying that, Eva walked over a pile of boxes and pulled out a light bulb. Oh, I see what you're doing. Sure enough, Eva went straight to the edge of the platform, threw the light bulb in the water.
Look.
See? It's not lighting up. That means the water is safe.
Well,
I see. Then I suppose it's safe to inspect Wolfgang.
Okay.
Are you going to? I think I will observe from afar instead. Now's not the time to be listening to your nerves. Hello, John.
Hi.
Boy, take a whiff of the air. And there's something off about it? Follow his instructions and sniff the air.
That's...
It smells like burnt rubber.
That ain't it.
Because of the busted generator, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's another scent, a real bitter one. I might actually be onto something. It's almost like cereal and rubbing alcohol.
Bad news.
Indeed, I'm expecting a mighty chemical reaction at work.
Eh?
I've had my fair share of travels across the sea, and I'm no stranger to foul play. There's no stench worse than that of a disastrous combustion.
It is how it
The thing is, I got no idea where it's coming from. Really? It's not supposed to be out of a chemical reaction. Where else could it be coming from besides that busted generator? Unless she's concluded with the smell is wrong. I wouldn't put it past him. Great visual. Okay. I have something else I need to find and look at. Ooh, cord. Huh? There's a cord in the water. Judging by the length, it's an extension cord. What the hell happened to the other end of it? There's no internal plug, just a spreading tip line with a black substance. Had the cord been burned? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so it probably came from someplace else. Well, in the storage rooms, maybe. It wasn't always in this condition, that's for sure. All the items we've been provided so far, light bulb, speakers, the fridge, they've been working perfectly well. So what has happened to the cord? Why is it even the first in the water? Okay, there's also shrapnel just barely hitting back there. Chunks of something red were floating nearby the generator. It looks like metal or maybe plastic. It was originally parts of the generator. The closer material don't seem to match though. I assumed that was the bomb. If there was a bomb. Alright, can I look at the body now? Okay. I still get something to look at. Knife. Okay, there is a knife in the water. A knife? Why is that knife floating in the water? The blatantly turning water and getting something out. You got a mistakable color of blood. There's no doubt about it. It's like the knife was something to do with the murder. But the knife was here, not actually on the platform. I had no idea. I have a feeling this is going to be a self-defense case. Like, to sort of mirror the initial trial, and also because no one is really bloodthirsty yet, I think. Okay, still more to see. Okay. Knife. What am I missing? Dummy didn't stink, so I knew it wasn't real. The situation we're in is totally different from that. Okay, let's not eat new.
Sheesh.
You see, I expect the morning weather on a tree.
Hi.
Why'd you move over here? It's,
The struggle.
I feel it is highly important we investigate anything and everything we can. That's why I moved over here to investigate. More like you don't want to be near Wolfgang body. What was the first sort of investigation? Something other than fear could have his face. Just curiosity.
Eh?
What is it? Look at the floor and the door.
That's...
This? Oh!
Seriously.
Yes, it's just a small piece of scrap metal.
Do you think?
So it's still a part of the crime scene. Necessity documentation.
That's not important.
Seriously? So like this small piece of nothing. Could have come from a dead generator that pets above us. Aaron could have been carrying it for all we know. God, there's so much here we could actually document. Instead he's focusing on some piece of metal. All of them are reasons to rely on myself. Here's bullet. Thin piece of metal. That's funny. Alright. I feel like we could blow the room a good rundown, which means just yesterday Wolfgang was talking with us, eating breakfast with us, and now he's dead. Who had the resolve to commit such a needlessly brutal murder, to go so far as to mangle his body. I couldn't unpack it. I didn't know what to do, how to. This wasn't just some dummy I had to investigate. This was a real person. It was so far out of my expertise, let alone my comfort zone. Do you want to inspect him? Yeah. Holy crap, did you really have to scare me like that? Yeah, I do want to inspect him. It's just the idea of getting close to him.
Where?
I'll investigate with you. It'll be easier for both of us that way. Right?
Right.
Alright, Wolfgang. Wolfgang lay completely still, his face frozen in a look of horror. His once bright eyes were shrouded in darkness. His mouth was open as if he had been killed mid-scream. Ava's expression said it all. Wolfgang did everything in his power to make us outcasts and make the worst of us. At times, I even hated him for it. But this brought no relief to either of us. Wolfgang, what happened in his final moments left him so terrified? Was it the realization he was about to die? Mulling over the what ifs won't bring me any closer to solving Wolfgang's murder. Right now, my focus should be to find evidence. And that begins by investigating his body. Alright, hand. With the way Wolfgang was slumped over the platform, it almost looked like he'd fallen on top of it.
Focus.
You can see his palms are scratched. Said that doesn't take a closer look. Drilling out from under the cuff of Wolfgang's sleeve onto the rest of his hand. Strange injury, it looked a lot like tree saplings. Yes, okay, looking at Bear's scars, so yeah, he was electrocuted. Is this a burn mark? When I looked at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. The markings seemed to extend down the arm.
The hell?
Eva, look at this.
Hello.
Let me see. Yeah, burn marks. That's really horrible. Gross little veins. Inflicted them.
That's...
There's a taser a little ways off from where we're standing, but I couldn't find anything to indicate it's been fired. So the only other thing I think of is the generator.
Is that really true?
Why the generator?
I know.
The thing has clearly been destroyed by something. Maybe Wolfgang got caught in that something, and that's how he died.
Not sure.
I'm not sure. The generator seems too far away from where Wolfgang was lying to cause burns like these.
Look at this.
Plus, the room's water isn't conductive, so electricity couldn't have traveled through it.
Right.
You're right, anything able to melt the generator's wires would have burnt the suit to a crisp, too. Exactly.
Thinking.
I think Wolfgang received these burns outside the balloon. There's just nothing here that can leave these markings. These are the actual places that burned. We'll have to try and find ourselves. Okay, so he looks electrocuted. That is, if such a place even exists. Well, it's possible the generator may not have been involved in the murder. It seems unlikely it will give me a detour from the boiler room being severely burned. After all, learning like kids would definitely paralyze someone. Yeah, that is absolutely like electrocution. scars. It's Wolfgang's palm. They didn't have any markings on him. Still, he must have fallen somehow. Why else would he be lying on the platform? Okay, okay, that's the same. That's Wolfgang's face. There seems to be any strange markings on Wolfgang's face. However, along the back of his neck was a massive bruise. Oh, looks like a really bad injury. Almost his entire neck is discolored. Right, how did he get this on the back of his neck? Nothing around us seems to have left it. This might sound morbid, but it's a sign of his body decomposing. Can a body really decompose this fast? It could, or it could not. It probably depends on the environment. As in the temperature?
Correct.
Correct. Cold places are generally better for swimming in warm, humid areas like the boiler room.
Thinking.
Like dairy products. It's a good comparison. Tone deaf one, but sure. Wolfgang didn't have this bruise yesterday, at the very least. If he did, it would have been super noticeable. Yeah, true. Turning my attention back to Wolfgang, I caught something else on his body. Near the mark in his neck, but not directly overlapping it. A red dot? Is that a beauty mark? Just doesn't look like it. The skin around the dot seems to be inflamed. It reminds me of a pop pimple. Sort of wound you could easily inflict on yourself.
So...
And you don't think this is related to the murder? It might not be, but...
There must be
judging
something.
by the lack of scabbing, this is pretty recently, so you may as well keep it in mind. And time for his body. Now I think about it, the place where Wolfgang laid was odd. What were the chances he would end up here, which would be the only opening in the fence? The one spot where he could kneel over like this. Was possibly been trying to climb up the platform before he died? It's strange why he didn't use the stairs though. It's stranger than he did in the water. Wolfgang's blazer. Wolfgang's suit was really crumpled, a far cry from his once clean appearance. Water seeped into the pants, really ruining the fabric. I was leaning close and spotted a folded piece of paper sticking out from his back pocket. Though it was soaked, it wasn't completely destroyed. I really didn't want to touch him, but with my thumb and index finger, I snapped the paper out of his pocket and carried on to brush my hand against his body. I gingerly folded open the paper and realized some of the wetter spots would fall apart immediately. I found a message written inside. Some very ugly handwriting. Do you recognize it?
No.
A lot of text is unreadable. Whoever wrote this probably used a low-quality pen. Although, at the bottom of the page, fragments of a message are still visible. Secret, 8:15 a.m. Boiler room, close the door. Doesn't this read like a lot like a command? It seems like someone wanted to arrange a private meeting with him here.
I see.
Could that someone be the culprit?
Not sure.
8:15 a.m. It's a long time before the time of death, though. Maybe there was a struggle, or maybe Wolfgang arrived late.
There must be something.
Either way, this message is definitely a valuable clue. It's our only insight into Wolfgang's mood before his death.
Well,
now I really want to know where everyone was at that time. I woke up at 8:30 a.m. this morning, so I was asleep when this meeting was scheduled to happen. It's only 35 minutes before the tournament. Cassidy, Jet, Mark, and I would have already been in the dining hall,
Right.
setting up equipment.
That's...
As for the other students, directly asking them where they were at 15 a.m. might be risky,
where?
because they would wonder where they got the time from. Exactly. I prefer to keep this note between the two of us, at least for now. Suspicious note.
Anyways.
Anyway, this thing about a secret, what do you think that means? I'm not really sure. It could be referring to anything. Anything, huh? You know what it means?
I know.
I have an idea. The author of this letter might be talking about Wolfgang's blackmail. Huh? If they claim to have it, they could invade it here without much issue. After all, Wolfgang asked us to meet with the person whose blackmail we had.
Strange.
Daily boiler room is a pretty ominous place to meet someone well. It would have been Wolfgang's first time here too, assuming he didn't explore this floor beforehand.
What could it be?
Either he didn't see the super obvious danger in meeting here alone, or he did realize it just didn't care.
Right.
Right, does that change anything about what he said? Well, duh. If Wolfgang knew the warning signs, his reason for coming might have less to do with integrity.
You see?
And more to do with desperation.
Huh?
Desperation. To know the details of his blackmail.
I see.
It would stand to reason. If only Wolfgang could keep this note somewhere safe instead of bringing it here. It would have been valuable evidence. I doubt he could have envisioned something like this happening. He was never really on his guard during the killing game, except for you and me, I guess. It seemed to be everything I could gather.
Hello.
Hey, Damon. Since we've inspected the boiler room, we should find the students who left and ask them for the testimonies.
Right.
They went upstairs to investigate Wolfgang's dorm, right? Yes, because of what I said earlier. The victim's last known whereabouts are the best place to search for clues.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what they went up to. From collecting testimonies, there were two other matters on my mind. 1, getting Desmond to inspect a taser gun, and 2, pinpointing exactly when the blackout occurred in case it happened at the time of the murder. Walking over to the boiler room door, which had been left slightly ajar, but I'm going to pull the rest of the way open. I noticed it. The doorknob, something about it. Looked different. Hey, Ava. The doorknob. I think it's been flipped. Flipped? Are you sure? Take a look for yourself. The first time we woke up here, I'm pretty sure this lock was on the inside, not the outside.
Is that really true?
How would someone be able to flip a doorknob, though?
That's...
By unscrewing it, probably. Okay. Why don't you just go there?
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the first time I've noticed it.
Is that really true?
You didn't notice it back when you entered the boiler room with Kai? No, not even then. It might have been because of the darkness or my own nerves. Back then, I wasn't paying attention to small details like the doorknob. All I wanted to do was enter the boiler room.
Anyways.
I know that makes me sound stupid.
Listen to me.
It's okay. I mean, I probably would have noticed the doorknob had I been there, but that's besides the point. Alright. Anyway. Thanks, Eva. Discovery paints an interesting picture. Since the lock was not accessible from the hallway, you can technically lock the boiler room shut without ever stepping foot in it. Ooh. Meaning that if you want to lock someone inside the boiler room, all you have to do is lure them in and close the door behind them. Ooh.
Moving on.
Come on, we need to collect people's testimony before the investigation ends. Right, let's go. Oh, man. Wolfgang. I'm still like... Damn, Wolfgang being dead is such a crazy wrench to throw in things. The only question probably in my mind, I followed Ava out of the boiler room. Actually, before we go upstairs, we probably would check out the storage closets first.
I know.
Why? I found something in the boiler room that might be related to them. Judging by the length, it's an extension cord. What the hell happened to the other end of it? There was no intention to internal plug, just a bright tip on black substance. How the internal end was severed off and the cord burnt after? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so probably came from someplace else. One of the storage rooms, maybe. Next session core. We should confirm if it did indeed come from a storage closet.
However...
Okay. But first I want to talk to
Come
Cassidy.
again?
You want to talk to her? Yes, I want to talk to her. Is that bad? She hasn't much help last investigation. Well, any help is better than no help.
Fair.
Alright, I'll talk to Cassidy first, and then I'll investigate the storage closets on this floor. Hi, Cassidy. Cassidy was pacing around the hallway with a finger on her chin, seemingly doing nothing.
Yo!
Oh, hey guys. Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was performing a super sweep down this here hallway. It's a lot of words for wandering around aimlessly.
Listen to me.
Can you put your sweep down on hold? I have a really important question.
Okay.
Let's hear it. You still dragging on too long, okay? Gotta finish my sweep down before time's up.
You see?
Do you remember who attended the tournament? The game tournament? Huh. Everyone who was slated to join kept their word, so we had a full house.
What
There were 8
about...
people in total. Jet, Mark, Grace, John, Kai, and 3 of us.
Huh?
Something in your mind? Well, since the murder happened in the boiler room,
Well...
wouldn't that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi? That's a good
Ooh.
point. I didn't even think of that. She's totally right. Also, since we split pairs while investigating the dreams of the hall, every pair can vouch for each other.
Right.
Right, we all split up. What were the groups again?
Yep.
Jet and I explored storage closet B.
Eh?
Storage closet B?
Check it out.
That's what it's called in the map. We use the map for the chosen trinket. Activate my trinket, sure enough. C, storage closet B. There's also storage closet A, storage closet C, and storage closet D. This is definitely the room she explored.
I see.
In that case, Kai and I must have explored storage closet C. I remember it clearly. 2 of us checked the closet above and opposite the one Cassidy searched. According to this map, the one only closest to fit those perimeters is storage closet C.
Correct.
Grace and I investigated the storage closet next to Damon's, so we must have been inside storage closet A.
Yeah.
Which leaves Mark and John with storage closet D. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, Damo, since you're here,
Question.
what's the deal with you in the boiler room?
Huh?
What? When Kai told us party things about Wolfie, he said you 2 went inside the boiler room.
How?
Why did you do that for? You're supposed to check out the storage closet.
No.
You're not casting suspicions on me, are you? Me? No way. As far as Cass is concerned, everyone is innocent until proven otherwise. I investigated the storage closet with Kai. We just didn't find anything inside.
Anyway.
Although we did hear someone run down the hallway.
Am I hearing you right?
For real? Man, unlucky. Although work for actually, I don't need to voice the flashbacks. We were here for this. She also need flashbacks in this chapter.
Doubt it.
Weird. I don't remember any
It's the
footsteps.
truth.
I do.
Really?
Meh. Amy, did you really? I heard them while Grace and I were investigating the storage room next to yours.
However,
I just brushed it off with my imagination now. It's me and Jen that's been talking over them. Those footsteps, the reason you mentioned the boiler room demo? It's dumb and stable, and yeah. They came from the direction of that room, so I wanted to see what the person was running
For
to.
real?
Ooh, really? I would have just changed some of the footsteps. I mean, entering the boiler room after something like that? You weren't scared of murder was hiding inside? But actually discovered was much better. True. These footsteps could have been. I don't know why I would want to be running around those spooky hallways, a little dark.
What about?
Unless, maybe they're also looking for a backup generator.
That's not important.
I doubt it's Saturday. I said, considering the place this person ran away from was the crime scene, those footsteps were probably the killers. You mean fresh off committing the murder?
Right.
Fresh off the murder or a bit after, depends on what time we went downstairs. Either way, whether it was immediately after the murder or not, for a brief moment the only thing separating us from Wilkins were the storage room walls. That's creepy to think about. Thus, bit by bit, the mystery slowly unravels.
My
Didn't you
genius
thank me?
is almost frightening.
It's all in a day's work. Didn't even do anything. Alright. Storage rooms. Okay, this is storage closet A.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look around. As I began to inspect the shelves, the glint of something shiny caught my eye. Hey, but look, there's a rolling pin here and handprints on it too.
strange.
Fine. Someone used this recently and not for its intended purpose.
I know.
Look, can you see how the handprints are at the base of the pin? You aren't rolling much dough for reeling this thing like a tennis racket, are you? But it's also really dusty. It would be clear if the other utensils there. Yeah, agreed. Not only that.
Please.
Right, there's a dent on the pin too. Really? On the end opposite the handprints, can you see it?
Weird.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Handprints in the dent, that's definitely not coincidence.
Focus.
This pin has something to do with the mark we found at Wolfgang's neck. If it was used to knock him out, it was not only to the dent on the pin, but the bruise on Wolfgang's neck. How did it make its way to his closet?
Huh?
What do you mean? How did the pin make its way into the closet after the killer used it?
There must be
If the
something.
footsteps kind I heard with the killers, they probably chucked the pin here on their way out.
Absolutely not.
No, that's not what happened.
Huh?
The killer entered this closet and hid the rolling pin.
Listen to me.
Grace and I would have seen them. Crap, of course. She and Grace were investigating this closet at the time. What if the killer placed the pin here before any of us came downstairs?
Save it.
If they were out in the hallway, why didn't they use that as their chance to escape? Damn, she's right about that too. Could this rolling pin really be unrelated? It lines up so well with the other evidence.
Moving on.
It's okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's keep investigating. When she's being nonsense, then she's totally coherent. I don't think I'll ever understand this girl. Yes. Alright. Okay. I entered the same closet again. Because I'm dumb. So yes, just go and go into the costume.
Interesting.
Map says this is stored closet B.
Right.
Right, the closet past the energetics department.
Look.
You can see that.
Eh?
See what? The box in the corner over there. Look. Use the turn to see what you're pointing. This is... I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
The generator, right? The one you were referring to during the blackout.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. There's an explosion before, and one of them had a backup generator.
That's...
The closet's the backup generator. Wouldn't that mean the one to restore the power?
Thinking.
Well, Cassidy and Jet were the only people who entered this room. Those are the people who brought the power back. Damn, surprised these two actually knew how to navigate a generator. Alright. Seems to be all there's for the closet. start.
Look.
This is storage closet D.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark and John explored this one. Let's see what I can find here. Is there anything weird about this room?
That's...
I think I see something behind this pile of boxes. So my tiptoes together are looking.
Jeez.
Ah, so they really are here.
Well,
What's here? Extension cords, a whole bunch of them.
strange.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, these are definitely the same type of cord I saw in the boiler room. The difference is they still have the other half intact. Huh. How the internal plugs are pretty slim compared to the other kinds of cords. The fact these cords match the one in the boiler means for them to throw into these closets for equipment. For a reason they need the cord, I have no idea. This is still a step in the right direction. Besides that box of cords, what else was really standing out?
So,
Do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. One more closet. Lengthy investigation statements. I am not complaining. Oh, wait, forget what that. This is the closet Kai and I explored. It's hard to get a good look at its contents in the dark and see it now. I don't think there's anything important here. I think we can move on. Okay. I looked through all these closets now.
so,
Did you find everything you needed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. The rolling pin and that stack of extension cords is no doubting the relevance of this case, at least based on what I've investigated so far.
Anyway.
Ava, let's go upstairs and collect some more testimony.
where?
Finally. Ooh. Alright. Direction. Okay, so there's things in this hallway I still need to investigate. Oh, I see. There's dried blood on the floor. For some reason, it's getting blood around in this particular spot. Dried blood, like in the boiler room.
Eh?
You notice the blood in there.
Correct.
I noticed you noticing
I
it.
see.
So,
So who do you think left all this blood behind?
Focus.
Well, it can't be Wolfgang, can it? Considering the sort of injuries he sustained, it wouldn't make sense for him to spill a lot of blood.
There must be
I
something.
mean, the only possibility we're left with
what
is
could it be?
the blood belongs to someone else. Yeah, exactly. If I didn't notice the blood here, would you have pointed out to me?
Eh?
I would have pointed out to you if the doors were reversed. That way you'd know not to step on it.
Right.
Sure, I pointed out.
Thanks.
Thanks. Ah, Ava. Weird, mysterious woman. Boom. Ah!
Interesting.
Wow, that was easy.
The hell?
Why'd you do that? See if you were nervous. Of course
Seriously?
I'm nervous. You were nervous earlier.
No.
Earlier, yeah, but not anymore.
Moving on.
Anyway, you shouldn't be so nervous. If you're too nervous, you won't be able to think straight, so you should calm down. Easier said than done.
Well,
Well, we've already investigated the really ugly stuff, right? You don't need to think about that stuff for now. Just focus on collecting people's
listen to
testimonies.
me.
I can keep reminding you if you want. I'll be fine. Just, okay. Blood there. We talked to Cassidy. Anything else on the floor? Light spot is just texturing. There we go. Steve and I emerged from the basement and looked out for anything for days on our investigation.
Eh?
Right in front of us, a flustered Eloise held their back to the wall, standing next to her.
Yeah.
Sup, you guys? Might want to lower your voice around here. Some stuff has happened.
What could it be?
Something wrong?
Hmm.
Sorry, Eloise had a bit of a frightening experience recently.
You think?
I think we all have.
No kidding.
Well, yeah, the scene downstairs was bad, but I'm talking about something else. After Toadstool left, she tried going inside for clues, but then when we stepped in, she suddenly pounced on me. She tracked me out and just came right after us. I haven't been able to get my heart to stop beating so quickly since. Hold on, is she you're referring to?
Shit.
Yep, it's Grace. She's been guarding Wolfgang Dorn ever since she kicked us out. Grace was blocking access to Wolfgang Dorn? What the hell? We can't let her bar us from entering this room. The class trial can start at any moment. That's what I tried telling everyone else. They pretty much gave up. Jed and Mark went to the dining hall, Diane went to the laundry room, and Toshiko and Ingrid went to the courtyard. Eloise and I, though, we're not gonna let that slide. We gotta get inside the dorm room, so we've been brainstorming other ways to approach Grace.
Think about it this way.
And we've landed on something. We're having a brief inquisition. Inquisition? If Grace doesn't want to cooperate, we'll start battering with questions, poke her ego until eventually.
Safety first.
If you want, you can join us. Debater must be good at disrupting dishing verbal beatdowns, yeah? I did come here and inspect Wilkins' dorm, so I might as well. If that's the case,
I'm out.
I'll go to the dining hall and ask Jed and Mark for their testimonies. You're not coming along?
Where?
Grace isn't someone I'd like to be around right now. You three can handle her. Something tells me she's just afraid of her talent being mocked.
Right.
No sweat. Have fun with Jed and Mark.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ava left in the direction of the laundromat, clearly taking a long route to the dining hall. Should we approach Grace then?
Totally.
Yeah, let's not waste any time.
Okay.
Okay. You want to take the lead, Damon? Oh, sure. As they're going to admit to either of their faces, but their plans seem pretty half-baked. Not because they're going to face up to Grace, because she was too. How could a bumbling person like her be of any help in a verbal showdown? The name she'll probably make us look uncoordinated, because lots of people do the heavy lifting here. Damn. You know, Grace was guarding Wolfgang's dorm. She could be right around the corner. Damn. Damon is so fucking mean. Like, I get why, but goddamn. Well, I mean, actually, no, he's just mean. I don't get why. We don't know his traumatic backstory yet. This guy's just mean. Don't you two yuppies get it? You're not coming in.
Don't get it mixed up.
Hang on, we're not here for that. Damon just wants to ask you a question.
Back off.
He isn't coming in either.
Jeez.
Why not? I need to investigate Wolf's dorm room.
Soybean.
Back off, Soybean. His room is none of your business. Except it is. I have to search his last known whereabouts, which includes his dorm room by default.
See that?
What if I said I've done the job for you?
Come again?
I said you search the room. High and low. Want to know what I found? Nothing. For us to believe that, we need to see it ourselves.
Oi!
You think I'm lying?
Just saying.
There's a chance you could be, unfortunately.
Eh?
Think about it. You haven't given us any reason to believe you. Someone who's got nothing to hide would be acting so protective right now, you know? It gives us the impression there's something you really don't want us to see.
Anyway.
Also, couldn't this be considered breaking the rules? Because it wants this game to be fair, but being prevented from searching every room doesn't seem very fair.
Don't test me.
Even if it isn't, what are you gonna do? I'll report it to Tosu. Huh?
You.
Ah?
Makes sense.
Nice idea. What do you say we look for him now? Tosu agrees it's sabotage. He might call Mara to help. Oh, it's not sabotage. I'm not hiding anything with the murder. Don't try to get me involved. Desmond never mentioned Wolfgang's murder.
Anyway.
Look, just let us into the room. If you're telling the truth, we'll drop our suspicion.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
The reality of the situation is we got into big Wolfgang's privacy. We want to know what happened to him. We want to investigate our rooms through when anyone else who died. Grace stood there silently, gritting her teeth. Then she stepped away from the door.
Okay.
Sweet. Thanks, Grace. Sighs of relief to enter Wolfgang's dorm. I'm curious why she was so protective of it. So this was Wolfgang's dorm. If some of my expectations were correct, a lot of other rooms still surprised me. I anticipated the layout resembling my dorms, the core reflecting his talent. What I didn't anticipate was how messy it was. Well, maybe not messy, just really casual. Something that had clearly been well lived in.
Oi, you.
They move things around when you expect them. I want to keep the room as is. To be honest, I'm not sure why I was even surprised. Okay. We got some things to investigate. Okay, start with books on the right. Huge wooden bookshelves fill the room with a catalog of books covered in the room. Intricacies of the legal system. Old courses rehashing new evidence. You can really read any of these, or really just for show. How come he gets real books and we get fake ones? Alright, Grace. We're not here for that, my eyes. Hey. No, she'd be meeting my eyes.
Quit it.
I know you suspect me, I can tell by the look on your face, but I don't know anything about his death. Being in the dark like everyone else about a person you're so close to? Damn, I can't grip on yourself, Damon. Grace can claim to know nothing about the murder and where I've been before.
Anyway.
So, I heard a rumor you've been Wolfgang's new bunk buddy. It's your to confirm that. How was he this morning? Grumpy? Happy? Sick.
Eh?
We were planning to go to the game tournament, but he stomach. He woke up sick. If you're telling me the truth, the Wolfgang planned to attend the tournament.
That's not it.
Why did you say the opposite yesterday? I don't need to read flashbacks. From what I can remember, Wolfgang said he'd be too busy to attend the tournament. At least I'm not going to read flashbacks that are in the same chapter. If it was a different chapter, I said yes. More like you want another round of the pachinko machine.
Watch and learn.
Oh no, I interrogated him about the brunches.
No.
That's seriously what he meant?
Yeah, okay.
Which is why I told him, hey, no, let's do the tournament. He was a bit finicky at first, typical for a soybean, but he eventually caved. Wolfgang was a pachinko player? I'm not sure I can believe that. Then again, some of the pair on the field in this room looked at their golf or lava.
Okay.
Alright, so based on what you're saying, Wolfgang agreed to attend the tournament yesterday. However, come this morning, Wolfgang remembered the party was attending, so he suggested I track down that guy and party with him instead.
Right.
Right, bring a partner to the tournament. Wolfgang, he was miffed about it, his smile said as much. I walked out the door anyway.
Dumbass.
Wolfgang said he was too sick to get out of bed, so I walked away. Wolfgang really had been bedridden. How did he wind up in the boiler room? Either he didn't come out of his own volition, or he was never sick to begin with. By the look at her face, you could tell Clarice realized the same. Les said it wasn't like Wolfgang to hide anything. For a guy who's so gung-ho about honesty, you think he would find the person he's closest to. The letter I find says, let your pocket have something to do with it. Only a few words are legible, a lot can be gleaned from them. For example, the mention of a secret. The rest of the note elaborate on it with the word will enough to scare Wolfgang. Maybe he wanted to shield Grace from information he couldn't handle. Maybe he simply didn't want her to know. Whatever the reason, Wolfgang after he deliberately hid information from someone. Ironic, huh? Let's talk to Eloise first. Alex is kneeling on the floor, sorting for Wolfgang's blood beside Autumn with a serious look on her
Hi.
face. Hey, can we talk for a second?
Give me a moment.
I'm okay. Suppose the Ottoman stood up, now wearing the same nervous expression she always did. Is there something wrong? I don't know what you're worried about this Wolfgang's murder. When the murder happened, I was with Desmond in the courtyard.
Eh?
The courtyard? Yes? You can ask Desmond to confirm if you're confused. No, I'm fine.
It's simple.
Let me just ask this. What were you doing here in the blackout? Blackout? Yeah, you did experience it, right?
That's not...
No, I don't think there was ever a blackout. We were only alerted to the murder because it was an announcement.
I see.
So my theory was right. We don't ever experience a blackout in the tree room. Eloise never experienced a blackout in the courtyard. Both those buildings must be connected to an entirely different power source. Clothes were scattered across the room, including a familiar-looking woman's jacket. Nothing about them looked suspicious. Oh, okay, there it is. That's the thing. That makes it so we can look at shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. Been wondering. Large toy bear adorned the bed. Something tells me it isn't the one from originally. Yeah, that's Mr. Cuddles from the pachinko machine. Intricately carved patterned couch side by side with two red sofa chairs. Even the throw pillows seem to be arranged in just the right way. Wolfgang also had a pin-up calendar in his room. This isn't what I should be focusing on during a murder investigation. What's up, Damon?
Hi.
Hey, can you check something out for me?
Easy enough.
In here or
That's not it.
in the boiler room? I found a
Are
taser gun.
you
in
for
there.
real?
I can't tell if it's been fired or not. I don't think it has, but I want to know for sure. Because if I'm wrong and this taser gun was used, it might clue us to the nature of Wolfgang's death.
No kidding.
What we're talking about is that big a deal, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you're skilled at using guns, I figure.
All good.
No sweat. I'll see it once it's done here. Thanks for the heads up, Damon. That's all I can find. I was curious how Anthony when people answered. Didn't see anything suspicious lying around here. In any case, it's done here. She headed to the dining hall. I'm pretty sure that's where he said she was going. Okay, Got it, cut over. As soon as I entered the room, Ava walked over to me.
Hello.
I just finished talking to everyone here. Nothing important?
Rage.
Nothing important. I don't think Jen and Mark are taking this seriously. This might end up like the mock trial where only a couple people know what they're doing. Does she really think so? The information definitely didn't bode well for me. I couldn't afford to be discouraged by it, unless I want to die.
Focus.
I'll see if I can make those two talk.
Thanks.
Good luck. Alright, let's get that vent again. Can't get the word of the janitor anymore. Okay, so there's something there. Alright. Okay. I'm assuming the yellow is the stuff that's actually important. Green and blue are not. In which case, we'll start with the hardest character to voice.
Yeah.
Is it me, or is this like funky about this place?
Come again?
What? I don't know, man. Everything's just kind of off. I can't place why, though. It's bugging the crap out of me. Sounds like he just felt uncomfortable being here. I guess I can't blame him. The turn things have taken. Tension, the excitement, and determination is all but a distant memory. This room was now a reminder Wolfgang died right under our noses. Okay, well that was useless. Margaret returned to his position by the equipment. Hey, Desmond and Eloise told me you plan to investigate Wolfgang's dorm. Grace isn't guarding anymore, she can go inside now. Let me guess, you don't want to investigate?
It's nothing.
I just came here to make sure my interface wasn't damaged. The investigation could spell the difference between life and death, and its priority was the stupid music equipment. I just think it looks suspicious what you're doing.
What?
I heard people are already giving Grace a side eye for being uncooperative. What might they say if they find out you've ditched the investigation?
Slow down.
Yo, hold on. Jake called out from the other side of the room. Can you see Broski's not feeling well? Give the guy some space.
That's not important.
I don't care. I'm working on a time limit. You're gonna talk anyway. Judging by the look on Broski's face whenever you guys are together,
simple.
but everyone here, I don't think you know the least about personal space. What? No way. Sure, Ryan and I would talk a whole lot, but if he wasn't having fun, do you really think we'd be hanging out so much?
Broskies always stick
Come on,
together.
Broski, back me up here. Time. Huh? What time did the murder happen?
That's
9:35 a.m. Check this. You point to a small digital clock at the top of the music pad.
that's
Huh? This is the time of the murder. It was like this when I came back here. I think the clock got screwed over by the blackout, so now it's frozen on whatever it was displaying before it lost power. And that confirms my suspicions. The blackout, and by associating the destruction of the generator, occurred at the time of Wolfgang's murder. DJ pad clock. Okay,
My
yeah.
man.
Nice going, bro. You hit the jackpot. But it's because I was here with you, huh? Jeez, this was getting hard to watch. Jet. He's trying. Okay, so yeah, he died like the moment the blackout happened, so he has to have been electrocuted. Oh, shit. What, because the blackout himself is amazing. Is this place seriously our responsibility?
Not okay!
The fridge and pantry are restocked every day, though. Oh, can't things just be consistent? Winding aside, you made a good point. What I didn't tell you was the blackout. Thinking back on this field from earlier. Tell us I keep forgetting that I don't need to read these for the same chapter stuff. Is it abstain from the blackout because it was important to the killer? We could easily make their escape if no one can see anything.
Wait.
Oh yeah, damn it, since you're here. I've been thinking really hard about those footsteps we heard.
come again.
When we were in the storage closet?
No, seriously.
Yeah, they were socks, right? The person was wearing socks.
I see.
When you mentioned it, it did sound like socks on our floor. Of all things to be right about, it has to be this.
Eh?
What do you mean?
Man.
I mean, why didn't the killer just wear shoes? Think about it. It sounds like heels would be pretty distinct, right? What about sneakers? They get really squeaky on a smooth floor. And
Don't say
what I'm
that.
saying is you can totally figure out the shoe from the sound it makes. And if you know what shoes the killer had on, you can just look at the person with the matching pair. It's socks, anyone could be wearing socks. So probably remove their shoes for that reason.
This sucks.
Just for luck. That is a... Damn, that is a smart detail from the killer. Not one usually considered by these investigations. Let's see. Yeah, where the generator. Anything, Ava?
Where?
This might end like the mock trial where only a couple people know what they're doing. Okay. Whiteboard. Because they spend a lot of time. People in the show seem upset that we didn't finish this go around. First time people ever get together and interrupted by a murder. Thinking back on it, the game tournament and the murder happened pretty close to each other. The murder began at 9 a.m., but the latter occurred at 9:35 a.m. It's in the same hour. You know, this whiteboard. I see why the killer chose to attack so soon. 8 potential witnesses all situated in one place to mark video games to notice the world around them. It's going to be a more perfect time to strike. Inside the campus didn't be anything out of the ordinary. Except, huh? This knife block or a knife piece of termite. For a kitchen knife to go missing, at the same time a knife is found floating in a boiler room in water. That can't be a coincidence. Oh my, would you look at the time? I dare say we ought to get this trial started soon. How does 20 minutes from now sound? Great, great. Please continue to investigate until then. See you later. What? Is it like 20 minutes until the trial?
Hang on.
Hang on. Jeez, how does she keep scaring me? The investigation's almost over. We need to find the other three and hear the testimonies.
That's...
The other three?
As I was saying,
Yoshiko, Ingrid, and Diana.
Jeez.
Alright, calm down. Desmond said they were in the courtyard, right?
I'm talking.
Diana's in the laundry room. Good, let's talk to Diana first. The library room is in this building. In the meantime, don't panic, okay?
Can't you see?
I'm not panicking. When she said that, she wishes me to follow her over to the door. Eva might deny it, but the anxiety which had been bubbling up inside her was clearly starting to boil over. Although with how fast my own heart was beating, I guess she's not alone. Oof. Okay. I think with that, we are going to cut an episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time for more Eden's Garden.